Hello, how are you? The weather all over the world has been just crazy. For example, we used to think Australia is a dry continent, but many places they're having floods and many animals are dying and many people are evacuating. For instance, California, of course, it is another dry place. Yet many cities they are having too much snow, hail, rain, too strong wind, and having uh, landsliding, floods. Yes, my goodness. And of course, some ports, especially in the Japan seaside in Japan, some people are having a very difficult time dealing with the snow, of course. But they don't stop us from studying. So let's get on to our work today. Today's first idiom is day in and day out, or day after day. That means daily or continuously. For example, do you know anyone who gives the same excuse for his or her laziness day after day? Means sometimes you get tired of not even listen to that, hearing the noise that the person makes the same excuse every day, right? Okay, the second one is, let's say, day in and day out for the last 3 years, I would say. We had to wear mask or the surgical mask, right? And we don't know when we can get rid of them either. So that means every day when we go out, we have to wear the mask. The winter time that is okay, but the summertime it is pretty difficult. Also, I'm wearing glasses, and when I wear the mask, okay, my lenses get fogged, and sometimes I cannot see very well. Inconveniences are everywhere, of course. Now, second idiom is to show off. That means to display one's ability or possessions, things you have in order to attract attention. For example, okay, I used to have friends who had tendency to show off, to dramatize almost every situation. Oh, that kind of tendency, I don't know. They just never quit doing that. I also had an aunt who had a tendency to show off all the time and out of nowhere or nothing. She sometimes screams, and we thought something serious happened. And looking at them, I talked to her, and it was really nothing. But she just, I don't know, show off everything. And I guess maybe attention hungry, I guess. I don't know. Do you know anybody who does that? Or, okay, some people, especially among young people, ride motorcycles so fast, uh, then also make, unknowingly making too big noise, which is not necessary. I think they're simply trying to show off, to receive some attention from others. Hey, look at me, I'm here. The truth is because nobody really care about them. So again, they're hungry for attention just because there is no other way to attract to others. How sad, isn't it? But those people are everywhere. Sometimes I get tired of hearing them or even seeing them. Don't you? Today's words. Okay. The first one is adequate. That means as much as needed, means enough. Or fully sufficient. For example, there are maybe 1 out of 4 people who does not have adequate housing, education, or food in the world. Anything? Okay. Sometimes you find adequate people who work for some kind of position or job or work, but not accurate enough. You know what I mean? But you don't know how to say that. Okay, that's accurate. Okay, for example, today, okay, as you can see, SDGs, we don't need big house, a swimming pool, big dining room. No, just a place where you can sleep and cook and maybe read or study would be enough. So about 10 years ago, 20 years ago, maybe 30 years ago, or maybe always before, the people wanted to have larger houses, larger, better kind of thing. But today, especially young people, they started to say, oh, I don't need such a big house. That would waste too much energy to heat the big place or to cool down the big place with air conditioning. Small places, it's easier to heat or to cool the inside the house easily and with a little energy. So that connects with that. So small houses are becoming kind of popular last few years, I would say, which is also good because we have too many people. Okay, the last one is decrease. For example, yes, the population of Japan has been decreasing, but also China for the first time in the last 65 years or so, the population in that country started to decrease. Okay, another one. Do you know those frozen rivers called glacier? Okay, the amount of glaciers everywhere in the world is decreasing. And that's not very good. You know why? Think about it. All right, that's for today. Take care of yourself and see you next time.